think you can see where he's at. He's on the treadmill, and he didn't feel great after yesterday, so they dialed him back, so he's on day one again. So we'll see how he feels after today. That's kind of the way that progression works. So he's at the early stages of it. Romeo actually did some of the non-contact portion of practice today, moving pretty well. Looks pretty good. You know, we hope that he'll be cleared for at least full practice. You know, by Monday.
And how about Robert?
Robert Williams?
Yes.
That's what I was just talking about. He's up on the treadmill now, and so Robert is early stages of concussion protocol.
Brad, now preseason done and finished, going 4-0. What is the focus now for these next few practices as you head into opening night?
I think these three are to continue to clean up what we need to clean up, you know, do what we need to do to be the best version of ourselves. We were a little bit better today than yesterday, so that's good. And, you know, try to just build habits, right? This is all about building habits. The next time we get to practice 3 days in a row is probably next year. So I haven't looked at the schedule close enough, but so we have to take advantage of opportunities like this.
Obviously, the Sixers are one of the biggest teams. Are you interested to see how you guys handle such size?
Yeah, I mean, they're excellent. They're big. They're long. They've got a bunch of guys that are you know, playing at the, you know, obviously Harris has played a lot at the 4 recently. Now he's playing at the 3. Al's played a lot at the 5. He's playing at the 4. So you know, they have a big, long team and versatile guys. You know, the point guards are obviously 6'9" and 6'7". So it's a really challenging group to play against.
Last year you had Aaron and Al, obviously, who handled a lot of those matchups one-on-one. You guys have to play differently now. How do you
You're just talking about one of them, right? You're talking about like one. You're talking about who matches up with the team versus all that other length they have on the court. So they have a ton of team length. Who matches up with Embiid? You know, everybody that wears green has a chance to get that call at any time. You know, there's no perfect answer, but you know, we're gonna have to play really hard and make it as tough as possible.
Is that your biggest challenge? Dealing with teams with specific size?
We'll find out. I don't know what our biggest challenges are yet. I mean, I think that at the end of the day, we recognize that there will be moments where our post defense will have to be really, really good and really solid to be a good team. Now, not a ton of guys post in the league. They obviously have a few that are really good.
What you work so hard on defensive drills going into the 4 games, is that something you're continuing to
Always.
emphasize?
Yeah, always. We've got to be as good as we can be on that end. And I think that builds a team mindset. You know, it's one of the kind of underrated parts of our year last year was we were excellent defensively early. And then when we got a lot better offensively, we slipped. And you got to be good all the way through on the defensive end. You know, we all kind of harken back to that 10-10 start. We would have been a lot worse if we weren't guarding people. So we've got to do both a little bit better to start the year. The season starts very tough. The schedule's tough to start. And we have to be, you know, at a good level on both ends.
To go back to Robert, how important is he? I know bringing him along slowly, but to be
I think
a great defensive team.
all those bigs are important for us right now. Obviously, Robert's important from the standpoint he's a young player who I think's gotten a lot better. And you know, we need something different that he brings to the table, right? And that's his bounce and athleticism at the rim, and just continue to grow and, you know, our communication and our coverages. But he's done a good job. You know, he had a tough preseason game 1, but everybody has an off day occasionally.